Virgo, welcome to your July 2023 weekly reading here. It's going to be your reading from July 24th until the 30th. So without further ado, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into your reading. And we're going to take a look and see what's going on with you. All right, let's see. Interesting. Let's see. Some of you are just striving toward perfection, and I think there's a message here. Virgo, it's very much Virgo energy, I would say. Some of you may have some Libra in your chart as well, but I get this, like, there's perfection energy. Like, if it's not perfect or the exact way that you want it, then it's like you stress about it. I wouldn't be too over analytical about things or be too picky about things. I'm just keeping it real with you. Because, all right, well, let me just pull the astrology cards and then we'll get into the read. But I would definitely say, like, I would try to let go of perfectionism, or, I know that could be quite difficult for you because it's like you strive for perfection. But, as long as there's progress and as long as, you did your best. Have you ever read the Four Agreements? Oh, there you are. I didn't get a freaking fly. I'm about to Bruce Lee that fly. I'm gonna catch him with my hands. Anyways. But, Venus is all about creation too, right? And this is the astrology card that you pulled. Venus is all about creation and, and beauty and stuff like that. And I think you may be overanalyzing things. I think you may be stressing yourself out. I think there's a need to, do your best and as whatever result comes from that, be happy with it. And, of course you can improve it if you want to improve it, but sometimes it's like the ideal perfection, like of something being completely 100% perfect, that just doesn't exist, right? So I think that's something to keep in mind. But I was saying, like, the Four Agreements, I don't know why that book's coming to me at this time. But there's something about, there's one of the agreements in the Four Agreements is like, do your best, always do your best, or something like that. I can't remember the full thing, but that's what's coming to me at this time. You have this benefactor, grace, and generosity here. I think you got good things coming to you. It's interesting because if you think about Venus, it's a benefic planet, and this card says benefactor, grace, and generosity. I mean, that's also Venus energy as well. So I think you have some good things coming to you this week. I always look at the Ace of Cups as a signifier of a blessing, or what you feel is a blessing. So, I feel like you don't have to be so, like, restrictive as you think, Virgo. Anyways, let's jump in. You have the Knight of Wands for the overall energy here. And I think this is a week to where it's like you're ready to go. It's like you're filled with ambition. You have this desire and this sensation to create more in your life, to go after the things that you want, to have fun. Queen of Swords is your current energy at this time. I think you're analyzing things, understanding things, and trying to figure out, what's going to be the best course of action here. And that Four of Pentacles being in the challenge, this deals with where we could be struggling to find like a system or find something that helps us get to our goal in the most efficient way, right? The fastest way. because the Knight of Wands is here. So there's something about, you wanting to achieve things quite quickly. But the Nine of Swords being your advice is, it's like you can only focus on one thing at a time, right? Don't allow, because it's like, yes, you have all these things in your mind that you are trying to do, but you can only focus on one thing at a time. Ace of Cups, though, in the future, there's something here that's showing up that's going to feel like a blessing. Ten of Pentacles is in the position of something that you're unaware of here. I'm hearing you're in a better position than you think, right? But I'm going to have to clarify this, honestly. But I think you're in a better position than you think. And I think you'll be fine. I think you're stressing a little too much. You have the Ace of Wands in the outcome here. Yeah, it's like whatever this is causing this result, this Ace of Wands. So something shows up, you genuinely feel like it's a blessing, or, it's a good feeling, and it's motivating you and inspiring you and giving you energy with that Ace of Wands in the outcome. So let's clarify now. Clarify this Knight of Wands, please. You have the King of Wands. Yeah, you have the High Priestess on this Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think you're looking into something, like you're looking deep into something. You could even be reading at this time as well, or gaining more knowledge and insight into something in particular. Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles is your challenge. Five of Cups, Ace of Cups. Yeah, so whatever this is, whatever you felt disappointed by, I think something's coming along here that's making you feel not disappointed basically anymore. Some of you may have been feeling like, oh, I'm not making as much as I want, or I'm not making as much progress as I want, or my creations at this time and what I'm putting my energy into isn't paying off exactly the way I've been wanting it to. But I still feel nonetheless it's like you're still making leeway here. Eight of Swords on that Ten of Pentacles in the position of something that you're unaware of. I think you're having to go with the flow of things. It can be quite difficult for Virgo, because Virgo, you're practical. You like to be practical. Your opposite sign, Pisces, is the flow. And I think that's your advice, is to go with the flow of things. You can only take care of one thing at a time. Being present at each moment is going to be your best bet. If you're trying to think ahead and you're trying to think in the future and you're trying to dissect all the analytics in the future and you're trying to dissect all the scenarios in the future, it's just like, you're going to get met with anxiety. So it's important to stay in the moment. Judgment, Ace of Wands is in the outcome. Yeah. So whatever this is giving you a very clear indication of an important decision, I feel, as the outcome that you feel ready to make and you feel confident to make. So, looks good. This card has been coming out a lot. Leadership. This week, the sun does come into Leo. So, Leo is about leadership. It's the confident authority. So sadness, female, old woman, control, change. Some of you may have been feeling like you've been wasting time, or something has been a waste of time, or you just feel like maybe you haven't really lived. I don't want to say that. You haven't really. They say like life can pass you by, or as we get older, we're like, man, I wish I would have did this sooner, or I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. It's like, I think that's sort of like a thought process that you're having here, Virgo. But you can't change the past. Leadership's just telling you to take accountability, take responsibility, and focus that toward the future and creating a better future and creating the future that you want. Right? Because you're not getting any younger. You know what they say. So, anyways, that's what I got for you, Virgo, in your reading. Yours is pretty straight to the point, honestly. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you want to book a personal reading with me, that link is down below in the description. Any specific question you have, I'll answer it for you. I go deep into whatever it is that you want to know. The personal reads are on sale, so be sure to book it. They'll be on sale until the end of the month. So, anyways, I'll see y'all later.